this should be not that long, unless I decided to go a lot longer with it. But this is basically my fucking hot take on Destiny 2. And I know I'm gonna get somebody who's gonna not be so happy with my opinion. I really don't care. I just want to spread the word, and I want the word to get out there. Just stop in Crucible. It needs to fucking stop. I'm sick of seeing it in Survival. I'm sick of seeing it in Iron Banner, and I'm sick of seeing it in normal Crucible. Is everybody playing it like it's fucking Trials. And I get that, yes, Trials is you basically gotta outplay the enemy team, but don't even come to the normal and try hard to the extent that you're making people leave. Like this season, many people don't. To me, this season is hemorrhaging because of Crucible, because of Trials, and I know, and I have the same opinion about basically the same opinion about most every other person. Well, the one who I get hella inspiration from is I don't remember his name, but he's a Destiny 2 player, and hold on, I was watching mine, so let me shout this boy out, this absolute map right out.
Zone A captured. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
I'll find it somewhere on my phone. I don't. But honestly, as most people, well, as an avid Destiny 2 player, there's a meta. There's always a meta. I was basically around during Season of Undying before the meta for that really boomed. But this season, stop fucking using Gnawing Hunger. Stop using all these meta weapons.
Zone B lost.
I would say if I can use something that is not meta to kill you, that means something completely different. It means I solely don't. It's not hard to use other weapons. There are mods in this game that make it where you can use other weapons. Currently, I'm running a hand cannon build, and I'm currently running Ace to get practice, so I can, you know, if I decide to go take on Luna's quest, I'll be ready. But as I'm gonna say, as you also gonna say, stop rubbing into everybody's face in this game that you have Felwinters. A lot of people left during Season of Worthy. I was gone for a long time, and I came back just recently.
The hunt has ended.
Like, come the fuck on.
Zone B captured.
Like, I get, like, and I also agree with the statement that, the one person I watch, I agree with the statement that Destiny 2 doesn't require skill. It never has. It's not like Call of Duty, it's not like Siege, which requires which doesn't really even require if you're playing on PC. Like Siege, like the recoil in Siege
Zone B
is not even
lost.
there.
Now you
But
are the
that's
hunted.
not the point. Is I just want this game to be fun again. I miss those good old days of I could just go into a Crucible match and have fun. And some of you I'm gonna say most people who play it are gonna be like,
Flames have gone cold.
but you're using Gnawing Hunger. I'm using it as a secondary. Am I getting kills with it? Not really. Oh hi. But
Zone A
like,
captured.
I just really want Bungie to learn to balance correctly, because I think it would be spectacular
Zone B captured.
if they
You have the
balanced out a lot of
Press
the
on.
weapons
Zone A lost.
and make it fair. But I
Zone C
digress,
captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
and I wouldn't be surprised if when this game does die. I will not be surprised. I will be sad, but I wouldn't. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, as you saw with that Titan right there, with that shotgun, basically pulling moves from
You captured Zone B. Two
Call of
zones
Duty
are
with those
yours.
corner campers with shotguns. And yes, I am calling out all those fucking people in Modern who will corner camp. I am calling them
5
out,
minutes remaining.
as well as calling them out in this game. And I will say this is, those people are not needed. If you're gonna fully sweat on this game,
Zone B
leave.
lost.
You're not needed. If this game was Pro League, I'd understand. But it isn't. Please take your tryhard ass somewhere fucking else and let people play this game casually. Because really, this game does not. If you say it does, what the fuck are you talking about? Because I would say I don't even have to aim,
Like a line of thralls.
because as the one person I watch says, bullet magnetism in this game is insane. It just, no matter what you do, you could miss half your shots and basically
You captured
and
Zone
you'll
A.
still
Zone
hit.
advantage
It's,
is yours. Zone
I don't
B
know how to
captured.
explain it,
Everything's
because
yours. Relish this time. They're dead.
like,
Smith.
it's just like, why? Like, I just don't get this. I don't get people.
A stir. Another hunt will come soon.
I will never get Destiny 2, but I really want people to understand where I'm coming from and see what I'm talking about. And I know I'm probably gonna piss off a lot of people in my comment section. And you're like, why did you come back just to rant about some video game? I don't fucking care. All I care about is just spreading. Okay, so the guy I quoted this from is Darkside Royalty. Shout out to that man. Fuck, I should have linked him in the description. Fuck. But, like, people like that, I love when they spread awareness of that. And I basically look up to that man because, yeah, he's right. Like, and to go off on a little different section is, I've pissed off my friend because I told him I was using non-crucible weapons. He was pissed off at me, and I said, if I can use a non-crucible role I feel good about myself. I feel that I don't feel like shit after playing a game. Like sure, yeah, I have gnawing hunger, but I mostly use it if I run out for my primary. That's about it. Half the time I'm always reloading. But I guess this game will never change. It's just gonna go down the rabbit hole all those other games did, and gonna become games it's not. And if that does happen, I'm walking away. No right amount of begging from my friends will bring me back to this game. Sure, you'll be like, just go play a different game. I do. I recently bought World War Z and Xenoverse 2. I play those, and I have fun playing them. But occasionally, I'll hop onto this game to do PvE. I love the PvE in this game. And as Darkside Royalty said, oh no, not him, different guy. I don't remember his channel name, but he would recommend this game for its PvE, not its PvP. But why would I listen to a Trials tryhard? Yeah, I'm calling out all those Trials tryhards. You can go fuck yourselves. I don't care if I get banned for voicing my opinion and saying words I shouldn't, but I'm sick of it. So many people. They just want to play this game. They want to have fun. Because this is for the community, if this ever gets popped into the community. Don't title your party Trials carry. And other things like cheesing certain raid bosses. Don't fucking do that, because yeah, I get there's a cheese going on with Fallen Guillotine and Witherhoard, but shit like that affects other things. Like, if you go play Gambit, there's that cheese in Gambit, and is it irritating to fucking see? Like, I played until Season of Worthy. I played a bit of Season of Dawn, and that was it. And then I got back on during Season of Worthy. Played a little bit. Left because I was done. Like, you cannot tell me that there's been a good season for PvP. Because one of the worst, I think, was when the Arbalest ruled. That one was a fucking nightmare. Because you would go play a casual match. Everybody and their mother on the enemy team had the fucking Arbalest. And you couldn't do shit because you were dead every time. Because it one-shot you. No matter what you did. Even if you were a fucking Titan with max resilience. It still fucking one-shot you. And it was infuriating. And people was like, oh yeah, but the Recluse is bad. I'm like, no it wasn't. Compare it to the Arbalest. It was much worse when the Arbalest ruled Crucible. But, like, I'm gonna say this is my take. I doubt it's gonna get out on the internet. Probably nobody's gonna give a shit. It's normally how it is, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're just a little you're just a little crybaby, just inside." I'm like, yeah. With current world events, I'm forced to stay inside. But it's like everybody's forced to stay inside. It shouldn't be. When it comes to video games, and I know people get irritated, and I get irritated with video games all the time, but if it's a game meant to be casual, don't sweat. Have fun. In the words of Russian Badger, have fun. Fuck around. Be a goofball. It's like, and another topic that Darkside Reality covered was the game's it is based on mobility, and I'm like movement. I'm like, no, it isn't. This game will never be Titanfall or Titanfall 2 because
The Iron
those
Banner has
games
come,
were
Seeker.
phenomenal with their hardcore. So you could try to compare this to a game that was basically better. That honestly, I feel like playing over this game. To be honest, but it's just what we have to live
When I
with.
leave this team,
I mean, hell, I don't want to live with it, but I have to. I have to deal with this. But I want to spread awareness that this shit needs to stop. Because if it doesn't stop, by the time Beyond Light comes out, nobody's gonna be there to play it. And I can guarantee it. Because nobody's gonna want to be around when Dying Light hits. Just to basically get harassed by all these new weapons from Beyond Light. Nobody's gonna want to get harassed. And I admit, I don't like Crucible most of the days. But I'll put up with it. I'll put up with it and play with my friends. But if it's to the point that it's causing people to leave,
the time that you grow,
then there's a problem.
there is no respite if you arrive quickly at what it takes.
Like, I love this game. I want it to grow. I want more people to play it, but I'm not gonna introduce people to the most meta game. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Who would want to play a game that has a horrible PvP? Because the meta is so bad. Because the meta for this season is auto rifles, sidearms, and the notorious and very irritating shotgun of them all, Felwinter's Lie. And I'm sure there's people who've been pwned by it at a stupid range. Welcome to what we have to deal with. And console, it's especially worse. I get that PvP, that on PC, there's hackers and all that jazz, but console, it's worse because we have to pay the price of weapon. We basically have to just deal with all this stupidity that people pull out. Basically trying to have a dick measuring contest. See who has the bigger dick. Like, I don't know what to say. Other than that, I am just disgusted.
Don't try to impress me in the Crucible. Just get better.
Like,
This will grow your light.
like,
Come back stronger.
it's just stupid and redundant how this shit works. Like, yeah, I get it. Everybody wants these new weapons. Everybody's gotta get them, and it's just like, come on. There's people who really did nothing wrong, really did nothing to deserve it. Just wish shit was like it was back in Season of Undying, and it wasn't horrible to play PvP. But that's all I got to rant about. If it seemed a gibbering mash, then go ahead. Feel free to unsubscribe and dislike. But that was my thoughts on the current events of Destiny 2. But I will catch all of you later.